Everyone loves spring rolls, but I bet you haven't had these ones before. These contain Japanese fish cake, shiso leaf, and tuna and cheese, and they are delicious. They're also super crispy and very easy to make, so let's get started. To kick things off, you'll need 1 can of tuna. And to that, you can add 1 or 2 dollops of QP mayonnaise. Season with a touch of salt and pepper, then give it a good mix. Okay, well that's part of the filling done, so I'm going to set that aside and now I'm going to bust out my fish cakes. This is, or maybe it should be these are, Chikuwa, Japanese fish cakes. As you can see, it's a very odd looking type of food. It's a fishy tube and you'll find it in dishes like nabe hot pot and oden. But today I'm going to do something different. I'm going to wrap it inside a spring roll. Now, before I can do that, I need to make a careful incision. The object is to cut it down one side of the shaft so we can open it up and stick in the filling. Okay, now that they're nicely prepped, it's time to work on my cheese. Now take 1 slice of your favourite processed cheese and cut it into 4 equal sized strips. Please note, the meltier the cheese, the better. Okay, so far so good, so now it's time to insert the cheese like so. Alright, the cheesy chikuwas are ready, so now it's time to separate my spring roll wrappers. And to separate them, all you have to do is just pull them like this. And the next step is to place a shiso leaf on top. Please note, it doesn't matter if the leaf is face up or face down. Either way, the leaf will be visible through the wrapper and look cool, so there you go. Now I'm just going to line up my chikuwa to make sure that everything's in proportion. Okay, looking good, so now it's time to fill this baby up with the filling. And 2 or 3 spoonfuls of the tuna mix should do it. Okay, now that looks like the perfect amount of filling, so let's start rolling these babies up. Just place the chikuwa on top of the shiso leaf like so, and start rolling and folding. And to seal it, I'm using a cornstarch and water slurry. AKA 1 teaspoon of cornstarch mixed with 1 tablespoon of cold water. And ta-da! Nicely rolled spring rolls. Now it's time to heat some oil up in your pan and fry them. Pour in enough oil to cover the base of the fry pan. When the oil reaches about 160 degrees Celsius, gently add the spring rolls one at a time. Carefully roll them in the oil so they cook evenly and do that until they're golden brown. And when they're ready, transfer them to a wire rack or a plate lined with paper towels. Now just take a look at these guys. Don't they look absolutely gorgeous? As you can see, they're beautifully golden brown. And if you look carefully, you can see the green of the shiso leaf waving at you saying hello. Oh, there you are. Hello. Yep, they look fantastic, so let's see how they taste. Oh yes, that is delicious. They're lovely and firm, super juicy on the inside, and incredibly crispy on the outside. Tuna and cheese is always a great combo, and the addition of the shiso leaf makes the flavour very sophisticated. And the chikuwa gives it some je ne sais quoi. Maybe that's why it's called chikuwa. Je ne sais quoi. And the great thing about these is that they stay crispy and won't get soggy. And that's thanks to the chikuwa, because it's keeping that molten centre away from the crispy outer. In a nutshell, they're super easy to make and they taste fabulous. These cheesy tuna treats are a winner. Thank you for watching. For more content like this, please like and follow.